in the right position, everybody's going to stand up and we're going to put our feet underneath our hip. Leg position, relax. So everybody tries to bend the knees just a little bit. You feel stability onto your feet, 4 points onto your feet in the front and in the back. So you have to stand really straight in the middle of your feet. Hip position neutral, so nobody presses the hip forward or backwards. You try to put your hips straight underneath your shoulders. You tuck in your stomach. You tuck in your stomach for the support of your lower back, okay? So you try to tuck in your stomach at all time. Shoulders low, relax the shoulders, they're down. And the neck is supposed to be long as possible, as somebody pulls you up onto your hair, so your leg is stretching. Okay, now we're gonna take a deep breath in by the nose. You try to breathe out by the mouth, okay? We breathe in, we lift both arms. We stretch our body a lot, and then we breathe back out. And again, deep breath in. Lift both arms, stretch your spine. Then we breathe back out. And again, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Try to concentrate on your position. Last time, deep breath in. You keep both hands up. You grab your hands, breathe out, and you stretch your waist. Hang as much as possible to one side. You stretch your waist on that side, and then we come back to the middle. Breathe in. Now, opposite side. Try to stretch your waist. You hold on that stretch just a little bit, and then you come back to the middle. Now breathe in, and when you breathe out, we turn around to the back. You make small movements backwards, you stretch your spine, and we come back to the middle. Breathe in and out, opposite side. And then we come back to the middle. Now we're going to lean backwards. You make your back hollow, the hip position turns to the back. Then you come back to the middle, hip position neutral. And breathe out, we're going to roll forward. Forward, forward, forward. Now we come and we hang down. We're going to make our arms and our upper body really heavy. And we're going to shift the weights to the front part of our feet. So then the arms can come a little lower. And then we're going to put the hands down and we're going to slide one foot to the back. We're going to try to slide that foot as much as possible to the back, and then we slowly press the hip down. You press the hip down, and then you start feeling that stretch starting from your hip joint going over your quadriceps. Small movements downwards. Very good. Now breathe in. When we breathe out, we're straightening both legs. Try to press the back heel down. Breathe in. When we breathe out, we press the nose to the knee. And release. Again, breathe in. When we breathe out, nose to the knee. And release. One more time. Breathe in. When we breathe out, we press the nose to the knee. And we release. Very good. Now we're going to bend again the front knee. And we put that foot also to the back. You try to stand in a plank. Don't have the hip down like this. You hold your body up. Try to be one straight line from your shoulders to your heels. Slowly we're going to press the butt up, more up. Then first we stand in a pyramid. This is a triangle. But then we're going to press the head in between the arms to the back, so you stretch your shoulder joints. And we're going to walk while you stand still. So you press separately your heels towards the floor. One heel to the floor, the opposite heel to the floor, okay? Keep the head in between the arms. Now we try to press both heels down. We lift both heels. We slide our body more forward so the head comes out of those arms. More forward until you're back to a plank. You take a step forward. You put the other foot next to it. You straighten the legs. And slowly we roll back up. And then we start again. Take a deep breath in, lift both arms. Breathe out, stretch your waist. Back to the middle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Opposite back to the middle. Breathe in, we're going to turn around our spine to the back. We make small movements backwards, then we come back to the middle, breathe in and out, opposite side. Now we come back to the middle, we're going to lean backwards. We come to the middle, and slowly we roll down. Again, we're going to hang down. Shift the weight to the front part of your feet. Just going to turn around again to the opposite side so you can watch better. And then finally drop the hands. Slide the other foot to the back. So the other side goes to the back. And again, press the hip down. Now you're stretching the other hip joint over your quadriceps. Small movements downwards, very good. Breathe in, and then we breathe out. We straighten both legs. Press the back heel down. Breathe in. When you breathe out, nose goes to the knee. And release. Again, breathe in, out, nose to the knee. And release. One more time. Breathe in, out, nose to the knee. You stretch your back and the back of your leg. And release. We bend the front knee again, and again, that foot goes also to the back. We're back to a plank, okay? Tense all the muscles in your body, you're a straight plank, and then slowly lift your butt, come to a pyramid, a triangle, and then press the head in between the arms, and slowly walk while you stand still. So every time you press the heel to the floor, one heel to the floor, opposite heel to the floor. Keep walking. Last one. And we press both heels down. Slowly lift both heels. Roll out of those arms, forward, forward, forward. Back to a plank. Take a step forward. Put the underfoot next to it. Straighten both legs. And slowly roll back up. Now we're going to do the whole movement a little shorter and a little faster, okay? Like the breathe to the sun. Okay, breathe in with both arms. Breathe out, lean backwards. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, roll down forward. Drop those hands as low as possible. You put them on the floor and you jump to a plank. If you really cannot jump, you walk, okay? Slowly lift that butt. Back to a pyramid. And then press the head in between the arms. Press both heels down. Now lift both heels and you roll out of that pyramid. Back to a plank. You're going to jump. Feet between the hands. Straighten the legs and we come back up. Breathe in, lift both arms. Breathe out and lean to the back. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, slowly roll down forward. You are going to make your arms heavy. Drop those hands on the floor. Jump to a plank. Slowly lift your butt. Go to a pyramid, from a pyramid to a down dog position. Press both heels down. Then you lift your heels. You roll out of those arms, back, forward, 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 but more down into a plank. You jump, feet in between those hands, straighten the legs, roll back up. One more time. Breathe in, lift your arms, make your body long. Breathe out, lean to the back. Breathe in, come to the middle. Breathe out, slowly roll down forward. Arms heavy, go as much down as possible. Drop those hands on the floor, jump to your plank. Tense all the muscles in your body. Slowly lift your butt into a pyramid. From a pyramid into a down dog position. You have to press those heels down, then lift those heels. That head comes out of those arms, you roll forward, more forward, then you jump with your feet in between those hands, straighten the legs, and slowly we roll up. Very good. Now you're supposed to be a little warm, okay? Your one leg is in front of that side of your hip, the other leg is in front of or in the back of that side of your hip. That means that they're not on one straight line because then we have no balance, okay? Now you bend both knees, you straighten both knees. You bend both knees, you straighten both legs. Breathe in, you go down, breathe out, you come up. You try to keep your shoulders above your hip the whole time, and every time when you come up, you try to press your back heel all the way to the floor. So you stretch your Achilles tendon and your calf a little bit. But it's going to give you, in the long run, more stability to your ankle joint, okay? So try to press the heel every time back down. Very good. We're going to do 5 more repetitions. Now 4, 3, 2, and the last one, you hold that pose and you make small contractions. You try to press the back knee down towards the floor, okay? Don't move too much with your front knee. You also make small contractions, but have the intention of pressing the back knee down. Then you're going to try to feel that it heats up the back leg. Small contractions, very good. Keep breathing nice and easy. 3, 2, 1. We're going to touch, back, very good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. We're going to grab our foot, hold your foot, pull the knee to the back. Try to really stretch out from your hip joint over the quadriceps. Slowly breathe in and out, very good. And then we're going to turn the knee to the front. You grab your knee as high as you can, and slowly you circle with your foot. You circle in both directions to loosen up that ankle joint. Very good. And then we're going to just stand back straight. We're going to do the opposite side. So you take a step forward. Very good. Make sure you're not standing on one straight line. And we bend the knee. And we straighten. Breathe in, go down. Breathe out, come up. Breathe in, go down. Breathe out, come up. Again, press your back heel down every time. Try to keep your foot straight. Don't twist it to the side. Breathe in, go down. Breathe out, come up. We're going to do 5 more repetitions. 5, come up. 4, come up. 3, come up. 2, last one, and you hold. Small contractions. Keep that tension on your stomach. Give your back the support that it needs, so you keep that pressure on your stomach. You pull that in. Press the back knee down. Very good. And you always keep breathing nice and easy, okay? You feed your muscles oxygen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to try to touch the floor, come up. Touch the floor, come up. Touch the floor, come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. We're going to stretch the leg. Grab your foot, pull the knee to the back. Keep breathing in. Nice and easy. Feel that stretch starting from your hip joint over your quadriceps. Very good. And slowly twist that knee to the front. You grab your knee, pull it up high, circle with your foot. Both directions. And then we come back straight. Okay, one more balance exercise. Put your body straight, so your shoulders are always above your hip. And that's straight above your feet. So don't lean forward or sideways or backwards. Straight. The whole exercise, you try to keep the upper body like this. Leg goes forward, we lift the leg as high as we can, so you pull onto your abs. Then you drop the leg, but you don't put it on the floor. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, drop. Breathe out, lift. quadriceps, side of your leg. The body has the intention to go to that side, so you keep your body straight, shoulders above your hip, you lift and you drop. Breathe out, breathe in. You really have to press your body against, otherwise you're going to lean to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. We go to the back. Pull onto your glutes, so your bottom, lift and drop. Don't lean forward too much. Again, keep with your shoulders above your hip. Small contractions on your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Put your hand on your upper leg, straighten opposite arm, and slowly try to turn down into a warrior 3 pose. You try to stand in a T form. Concentrate. You watch one point on the floor, and then we come back up. We're going to do the opposite side, and then we go to the mat. Concentrate on your pose, okay? Try to watch in the mirror or in a window. Lift, drop. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Very good. Keep your upper body stable. Don't lean backwards in this case. Last one. And then we go to the side. Lift and drop. Try to go as high as possible. Don't lean to the opposite side. Breathe out, in. Out, in. Very good. Try to move very consciously. Don't go too fast. 2. Last one, and we go to the back. Lift, drop. Contraction, release. So your glute, your butt cheek is contracting, you loosen up. Contraction, loosen up. Very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand on your upper leg, straighten opposite arm. Slowly turn into the warrior 3. You try to stand still. You watch one point on the floor. And then you come up. Very good, everybody. If you want, you can just have a sip of water, just drink a little bit. And we're going to go to our mat. We're going to stand in behind the mat. We take a deep breath in. You make your body long. Slowly roll down. When we roll down, again, we're going to try to have the weight more on the front part of our feet. And then we swing around our legs from one side to the opposite side. Try to touch the back part of your leg as low as possible. Go as low as possible. Try to touch your legs on the back side. And then we come back to the middle. Now we're going to put the hands down and slowly we're going to walk onto the mat. And we come onto hands and knees. Try to put your hands underneath your shoulders. You put your knees underneath your hip. Okay? Now, in this case, it's okay if you just lean backwards a little bit, doesn't matter. From then, we're going to lean forward so the weight comes onto your arms. And you're going to pull your knee in. And you're going to try to pull your knee towards the nose. Really lean forward. Weight is on your arms. Then you press your weight back onto that knee. And you go down onto the lower arms. And you lift your leg. Try not to lift too high, okay? You just use your glutes, your butt cheek. But don't put too much pressure on the lower back. Then you come back onto those arms. Again, the weight goes forward and you're going to open the hip joint. You're going to touch outside elbow. Go back on the lower arms. Lift your legs. Now back onto those arms. You turn the knee to the inside. So you're going to touch inside elbow. You're going to press yourself back up. Lift the leg. Again, in the middle. Knee to the nose. And lift your leg. Open the hip joint. You come back onto the arms, lean forward, open hip joint, outside elbow. You press yourself back on the lower arms and you lift your leg. Now back to the inside, so you change direction. Everybody tries to keep the body still. You just try to move the leg around, okay? Make nice circles. 3, 2, 1. We bend the knee. You press up. Small contractions upwards. Try to use your glutes. Tension, release. Tension, release. Point your toes. They have to be pointed towards the ceiling. And you press upwards. Now we flex the foot. We keep pressing. Try to have an angle of 90 degrees in your knee. And you keep on pressing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Go back onto your arms. Now for everybody, either we go and we do the same as how we started, or we do an option that is a little more difficult. That means that you curl the toes underneath your foot, you lift in a pyramid. Pyramid onto one leg. We're going to come forward in a plank. You pull the knee to the nose. Then you press yourself to a down dog pose, but you lift your leg. So down dog on one leg. Again, forward. Come in a plank, open hip joint. Touch outside elbow. Press yourself in a down dog pose. Lift the leg. Back to a plank. Inside elbow. And down dog, lift the leg. Again, in the middle. And lift upwards. Open hip joint. Outside elbow. Back up with the leg. Inside. And back up. We're going to do 3 more times in the middle. The knee goes towards the nose, in between the arms, lift. Last one, lift. And we pull the knee in between the hands. The same for everybody that was doing this on hands and knees. The knee now comes in between the hands. Everybody puts the foot on the inside of your mat and the knee on the outside. So the lower leg is not straight, it's a little towards the inside. And we go down on the lower arms in the pigeon pose. If you're comfortable in the pigeon pose, you press those arms forward and you drop your head on the mat. You just try to really stretch out your body. You have no point of support anymore, so you're stretching your glutes, your butt. You breathe in nice and easy, slowly. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you can stop your tape. If you want, you can lie longer in this pose. But we are going to come up. And we're going to place our hands on the inside of our knee. The knee is open to the outside, so the hands are on the inside. The body weight is still on the arms. We slowly turn. Hand comes on the hamstring. We lift both arms, so we keep stable. Breathe in and breathe out. You go down in the pray pose, okay? With the hands in front of your heart. And then you're going to press yourself back to child's pose. Slowly stretch out your back a little bit. And once you're done with stretching your back, you can come back onto hands and knees. We're going to do exactly the same with the opposite side. So you work your arms, you work your hip, and you work your butt. Okay, lean forward, knee comes to the nose. You press yourself on the lower arms, lift the leg. Back forward, weight onto the arms. You lean forward, you open the hip joint, touch outside elbow. Then you go back on the lower arms, lift the leg. You're going to close the hip joint so the knee goes inside, you touch the other elbow, lift the leg. Back to the middle, knee towards the nose, lift your leg. Open hip joint, touch outside elbow, you go on the lower arms, lift the leg. Back onto the arms, close the hip joint, touch the other elbow, and back, lift the leg. Now we stand still, we circle with the leg. Slowly breathe in and out. Try not to move your body, only the leg. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Change the direction. Keep circling with the leg. Keep your legs straight. Don't move your onto your arms. You're going to go back forward and lift. Or you're going to curl the toes underneath your foot, go into a pyramid. Now open hip joint, lift, down dog, one leg. Inside, other elbow, down dog, lift the leg. Back to the front, knee in between the arms, low plank, low. Lift your leg, down dog. Open hip joint, lift your leg high. Inside, and up, high. And we're gonna go to the middle 3 more times. 2 more times. Try to go low in the plank and high in your down dog. And the knee in between the hands. Try to put yourself in a pigeon position. Foot inside mat, knee more outside. And put yourself down on the lower arms. If you're comfortable, press those arms forward. Drop the head. Slowly breathe in and out. Relax, make the body long, stretch out your back, and feel that stretch in your glute. Get your heart pace down. Very good. If you have stretched enough, you can come up. When you come up, you place those hands on the inside of your knee. Then slowly turn those hands and your body in the same line as those legs. You place your hand on your hamstring. You take a deep breath in, you lift both arms, you try to be stable. Breathe out. Come into the break pose. And then we press ourselves to child's pose. Slowly you roll with your nose over the mat. We're going to lift to a cobra pose. For the cobra, try to use your triceps. Don't forget, you stick your elbows onto your waist. Your arms, bend them a lot. Now upward facing dog, straighten arms and watch the ceiling. Curl the toes underneath your feet. And press yourself to a down dog pose. Head in between the arms, both heels down. Slowly roll out of those arms back forward. You don't have to go all the way to a plank. You bend the knees and you jump again with the feet in between the hands. And we sit down. Okay, we're gonna go over to the abs. Slowly we're going to roll down. We make a basket from our hands and we're going to drop the head in there. If you can, you're going to lift that head a little bit and the shoulders as well. Because as soon as we lift this, the lower back is going into our mat and it's better to not put any charge on the lower back. If you find it really hard, you're just going to put the hands here underneath your butt. Okay? We're going to start really easy. We're going to bend our knee, one knee. You straighten the leg. And slowly you come down. Other side. Lift, bend, straight. Slowly come down. Every time you switch sides. Bend, straight. Slowly we come down. Bend, straight. And slowly go down. Very good. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, in and out when you go down. Keep that leg from falling down, so you go slowly. Very good. We're going to do, after this, one more on each side. Very good. And then we're going to go opposite way. So you lift the leg, you bend the knee, and again over and drop. Lift, bend, slowly over the floor, drop. Lift, bend, slowly forward and drop. Lift, bend, slowly forward and drop. Lift, bend, slowly forward and drop. Lift, bend, forward and drop. One more on each side. And from then, we're gonna do both legs. Okay, both legs. Bend, straight, slowly have them go down. Don't drop them on the floor. Just keep right in above the floor. Bend, straight, slowly go down. Very good. Bend, straight, slowly go down. If you cannot keep your upper body lifted as well, because the lower back really has to stay onto the mat, then you put your hands underneath your butt, okay? Bend, straight, slowly go down. We're going to do this one more time in this direction, then we go reverse, okay? Bend, straight, slowly we go down, and we start a reverse action. We lift both legs up. You bend, and slowly over the floor, not onto the floor. Lift, bend, straighten the legs just above the floor. Lift, bend, slowly continue. Come on, keep that pressure on those abs. Lift, bend, straight. Two more times. Lift, bend, straighten. Last one. Lift, bend, straighten. Now we lift, and when we lift our butt, and then we come back down. This is the last one. Lift, hop, and slowly come back down. We're gonna do 6 more, okay? Lift, hop, slowly come back down. 5 more. Lift straight legs. Lift your butt up the mat. Pointed toes towards the ceiling, come back down. 4 more. Lift, hop to the ceiling, go down. 3 more. Lift, hop, come back down. 2 more. Lift legs, go to the ceiling, come back down. Last one. Lift, hop, slowly come back down, and we lie down. Very good. Hopefully you try to do this until the end. Bend your knees. Put your feet behind your butt, arms up. Drop knees to one side, drop the arms opposite side. You watch your arms, okay? You watch your head turns to the side of the arms. Slowly breathe in and out. Turn around, opposite side. Just stretch out a lot. Very good. Slowly breathe in and out. Then stretch your body completely. You stretch the straight abs. Pull onto those arms. Pull onto those legs. Come on, stretch your body in 2 parts. And then we grab one knee. Pull the knee as close as possible towards your chest. Very good. You hold that knee opposite our hand, and then you turn it a little bit inside. And then you come back, you grab the other hand, and you open it outside. And then you come back. And then you straighten the leg, you pull the leg towards your body. And then slowly we're going to drop the leg. We're going to do the opposite leg. Bend your knee. Grab your knee, pull the knee as much as possible towards your chest. Stretch the lower back behind this leg. hand and turn the knee all the way towards that arm. And then come back. You grab with the other hand and slowly you open that knee towards the floor. Open the hip joint. And then we come back. Grab behind the leg, straighten the leg. Pull it towards your body. And bend your knee. You grab both knees now. Now you stretch the lower back. So you're going to pull your butt off the mat and you roll back onto the mat. You really try to roll your lower back on and off. Try to massage that lower back. Try to get it moving. If it's really stiff, it's hard, but try to get a moving to it. Very good. Now we roll a little more. We get a little more speed onto the rolling. And we try to roll up. Then we come up in a cross leg position. We're going to put our hand onto our opposite knee. Other hand goes to the back. You breathe in. When you breathe out, you watch over your shoulder to the back. And then we come back to the middle. Again. Opposite hand onto your knee. Other arm goes to the back. Breathing, and when you breathe out, you're going to turn your head and you're going to watch over your shoulder to the back. And then we come back to the middle. Now we put both arms in the back, lift both arms, and release. We're going to roll your shoulders separately, front, separately to the back. Both at the same time. Also to the back. And we drop both arms. Now we're going to drop the head. You're going to press the opposite shoulder down a little bit. You have to feel just a slight stretch on the side of your neck. And then we come back up, other hand down, drop the head onto the other shoulder. And again, press opposite shoulder down. Put the hand back, slowly roll forward. And return. Now roll backwards, half circle. And return. On your own pace, and then try to roll all the way around. You try to roll both directions just on your own pace. Slowly roll your head on both directions. And then we come back up. We're going to put our feet in front of us and you're going to press yourself onto your feet. You're going to drop the hands in front of your feet. And then slowly straighten both legs. Then slowly roll back up. Roll up. Very good. We're going to come back onto our feet. And we take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And again, take a lot of energy and oxygen. We breathe all the toxins out. We do this one more time. Throw away all the stress